Traders, in our previous video, we took a look at the impact of the upcoming Scottish referendum on independence scheduled for 18 September. We took a look at the impact on the British pound. We looked at the composite index. Here we want to take a look at the British pound against the US dollar. Let's go ahead and start with the daily chart. This word that you see here, this SCOSIC, refers to Scotland exit. That is the acronym that people are using to talk about the vote. In this daily chart here of the British pound against the US dollar, we can see down here that volatility has started to creep up, which is perhaps good for the FX markets because, as you can see, volatility has been relatively very tame for several months. But volatility is absolutely nowhere where it used to be. Perhaps this Scottish independence vote will change the dynamic. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly chart. We can see that last weekend we closed right around the 163.30 area, and then we opened up on Monday in New Zealand at 161.80. Let's call that a 150-point depreciation. That's quite a gap downward. Interestingly, on this chart, we can see this blue moving average line. That is the 100-week moving average. We can see that sterling traded a little bit below that moving average this week, got down to 160.51. That moving average coming in about 30 points above that. So we can see, even though there is a lot of fundamental news and headline risk in British pound, we can see that technical analysis is still working for us. Let's go ahead and finish up and take a look at a monthly chart here. This is also very relevant. This yellow line represents the 50-month moving average. We can see that sterling bears, perhaps those who thought the yes referendum would succeed on 18 September in Scotland, they did not have the strength to push below this past week, below the 50-month moving average. We can also see this red downtrend line here. That's actually very technically significant. In addition to the 100-week moving average, this red downtrend line on the monthly chart was very supportive for sterling. Last thing we really want to do here today with regard to British pound is we want to take a look at what is happening with some key levels. If you think the British pound is likely to remain intact with Scotland remaining part of the UK following the vote, you would probably be wanting to buy the pound. On the upside, we would look at some key levels like 163.15. We would also target 164.85 area, maybe 166.20 and 167.57. If, however, you are kind of bearish on the UK and you think that Scotland will secede from the United Kingdom, you're probably going to want to go ahead and sell the pound. In that case, we see some support right around the 160 figure. That's this middle white line here, followed by the 157.23 area, and below that we see 153.75. So let's keep our eyes open on September 18th, before and after, and let's look at the impact of the Scottish referendum on the British pound. Thank you.